Hi, my name is Erin Partridge. I'm an artist and a registered art therapist, and today I'm going to be talking about incorporating uncommon textures into artwork. And I'm going to be exploring a lot of different ways to incorporate different textures into artwork. I'm going to be showing different ways to use imagery and weave it into the texture. So it doesn't end up looking like this texture is just slapped on top of the surface, that the image starts to emerge or evolve out of these textures. So the first step is to gather some inspiration. For myself, I really like my art studio to be full of different inspirational things all the time, to have different textures and different items around that are always within reach and within my vision so that I can call on them at any time. One of the places I like to go for inspiration is out into nature, and there are just so many beautiful textures and colors and patterns that can be found in different leaves or bark or even different pine cones. I mean, these are both pine cones, but they each have such different shapes and different lines and patterns in them. There's also things like this cocoa fiber from a palm tree that can be used instead of stitches or instead of fabric, and it ends up being the line work in the art. In the same way, this rock that has these lines going through it can almost mimic the line work in a drawing, but you're using a natural material. Now, if you happen to live in an area where going out into nature isn't an option, there's so many different ways that you can find things in the urban environment. So in a city, you go into your local coffee shop and you go in and you pull out a bunch of coffee stirrers, and these can become inspiration in your work. Or you're walking around on the street and you find some amazing rusty metal, and this can become a texture that goes into your work.